best teachers, right? So people that don't have children, people that aren't spiritual, won't understand this, and they'll take it the wrong way. But they take everything the wrong way that they should be learning to take the right way. See how that goes? Motherfuckers is always on the opposite side of things. But anyways, for y'all, did any of y'all feel the urge to just sage your house? If so, yeah, me too. And again, I don't feel nothing, but I feel something. You know, you just feel it in the air. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't talked to anybody since our last live, so it's weird, but energy is energy, right? Energy goes, attention goes, or energy goes or attention flows. I don't know. Especially, like I said, you know, we got a lot of people watching us and shit. We know they don't like us. Evil eye is a thing. That's energy geared toward and focused on us, right? So if you just randomly get up and get your sage, you're supposed to. Yeah, you should be doing that a lot. And you really don't have to, because it's not required. But I understand the energy of sometimes it just feels good to know that you're taking a proactive step. Like, you don't need sage. It's not something you need, you know? Your mind is the sage. But, you know, it is what it is. I understand that. The smoke and, you know, being a high priest or a high priestess, you know, are kind of supposed to tap into these type of rituals as far as, you know, cleansing and things. Because you understand its purpose. It's a part of your purpose. So anyone who's, you know, talking shit about that, that's who you are. They're going to have to get the fuck over it. But, yeah, so, I don't know. It's weird. Like, we're just sitting here eating with the kids and stuff. We chilling. 2 of them are in bed. Other one want to be up late, so whatever. It's Friday. And I don't know. It's weird. I just got up. I was like, oh, I'm feeling something. She's like, what, is it negative? I'm like, oh, shit. Say she be knowing. And I was like, yeah, nothing crazy, baby. Let me just, you know, I got to do something. She's like, you going to get your sage, huh? She's like, yeah. And normally, she loves my sage. Like, she'd be like, Mommy, do me. Split it in circles and shit, right? But baby, too. They love it. They love that shit. But anyways, I'm saging the house and shit. I'm literally saging fucking everything. In the bathroom, the mirrors, around the toilet, the tub, the drains. You know, I'm thinking about marine spirits as I'm saging around the fucking toilet. What the fuck is this? This shit's crazy. So, I don't know what the fuck that's all about, and I don't care because I don't deal with that. I don't understand the shit. I just know it's a thing. And all these people be talking about it, so I know there's such a thing. So, I don't know. I'm just like saging in the bathroom. All the negative marine spirit. What the fuck is this? Okay. And why the fuck was a bitch saging around the toilet in the fucking sinks and shit? So, I don't know what's going on with that. But some of y'all, you just sage in random places. It's not random, okay? And when you start, like, flushing things, right? Like, let's just say every time you flush the toilet, right? Let's just say every time you take a shower or a bath and you drain the water out and you see it, like, flushing down the drain, you should set an intention that something goes down that drain. Whether it be you're washing your hands in the sink and you're like, all the negative energy is now going down the drain. Same thing, like, with the toilet. When you flush the toilet, you should set an intention, right? Blah, 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 being flushed down the drain. I'm not saying your stuff, but I'm saying being intentional with everything that you do. When it comes to flushing and purging, it's all the same thing. Everything is energy. And a lot of you guys, I know you know when it comes to like your spiritual baths and showers and shit, like when you do all that, your intention is to drain it all, wash all that shit down the drain away from you, and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so you already know that. But like just like a second ago, it's very weird. And it's why, like, kids are our best teacher because, like I said, Kaylani, like, she loves the sage. Ever since she was, like, I started doing this, Kaylin 7, shit, like 7 years ago. Shit, really? Has it been that long? Whoa. Anyways, ever since I started doing this spiritual thing, Kaylani has loved it. Like, the smell of it, like, even when she was younger, when I'd sage the house, she just loved it. Just now, my right ear is ringing. I'm saging the house, and she's like acting weird. And I'm like, okay, all right, there we go. And it showed me some. Because normally who loves it, as I'm like saging around her, she's like, ew, that's yucky. Oh my God, it stinks. And I'm like, nothing to do with the child. But I'm singing. You see what I'm saying? And so I was explaining to her, and she was just like, what do you feel? What do you sense, mommy? And I'm just like, no, it's just an energy, baby. And I thank you for, just saying all that and showing me that. And she's like, why? She's like, because it let me know something. And I explained to her what it was. And we had another conversation about energy and how it manifests and stuff like that. And how a lot of people aren't aware of it. And how she can sense it out and feel it. So it's kind of crazy how you can have a teaching experience all the time in this life that we live. So divine feminines, don't be afraid to like incorporate things. And the karmics and the bad motherfuckers out here will be like, she just said that her no, I didn't say that. I didn't say none of that. I said energy goes or attention flows, and I don't understand what the fuck when I really think about that. We've been seeing the cards that have been coming out about people like, projecting on, y'all's babies and shit. I be hating to talk about this shit because it's fucking disgusting, but sending energy to a child, like you have to be a fucking real demon for real. So there's this energy where you must keep your energy pure. You must make sure, tap into your children's energy as well, in this energy. Because if you feel something off in your energetic space, it is. And again, in this instance, a lot of times our children will be the teacher of this because we are balanced energetically, right? And if the only other thing we have in the house is the child will tell us, mommy, something's not right. And it's on us to be the spiritual, good guys and save the day, energetically speaking. And then I was telling her, she was like, so anytime you just grab the sage, that means like there's like something negative? I'm like, yeah. And she was like, so can I grab the sage too? I'm like, yeah, but you can't light no sage. You can grab the sage and give it to me and I can take it from there. And so she understands energy. She understands what it feels like. She understands when it's not good. She understands when it's good. But again, that's only because she was taught. Children don't know that. See? That's not something that they're taught unless they're taught. So divine feminine, don't, feel bad incorporating your children in their spiritual hygiene. It's what we should be doing. It's how we create beautiful souls. You understand? So yeah, just a little teaching experience for those of y'all. And if you don't have children, I'm sure you might have animals or something. Your animals will show you the energy that's around too. So, especially cats, they're good for that. But cats are also, you gotta be careful. Because cats are kind of like clear quartz. It can go either way with cats. You understand? They can either neutralize or they can expand upon, given. Say, everybody says, oh, just get a cat. It'll move the negative energy. That's not true. It's not always true. Dogs are very good as far as sensing out negative energy too. Because cats are just sometimes like, I don't know. Sometimes when you're spiritual and you get a cat, you'll be like, that bitch is weird. Like, she is not doing her job. Yeah, that's a thing too. They get too comfortable. Yes, they're supposed to be neutralizers, but if they're comfortable, then they're not neutralizing. They're just rolling around in the shit. And just, you know what I mean? And you thinking, oh, I don't got a sage because I got a cat. No, bitch, you better make sure you sage that cat. I'm just saying, all cats are not the same. And given the owner you are to that cat, and given how close that connection is with you and that cat, makes a difference if that cat's gonna fuck with you and clear out that space. That cat could be trying to do you in energetically, and that could be enemy. You gotta be careful with them cats. They be switching up, don't they? Anyways, so I don't know. So some of you guys, you may have dogs. Those are great tellers of energy, specifically in terms of location. And also, their sense of smell is very keen, right? That's why they use dogs to search for things. It's like dogs are more intuitive, okay? I'm noticing when it comes to sensing out energy or sensing out what we can't see with the eye. So if somebody is thinking about getting a pet because, you want that, I would honestly say a dog is better. Because what I've noticed about dogs is you can just see them when people come in the house. They be like at the motherfucking door before you even open it. You know what I mean? One, and then when like your dog or your dog will show you a person. So if your dog is free, right? Say people come over and your dog is like off doing their own thing, you know those people are good. But you got a dog and people come over your house and the dog is like on you, like literally sitting on your foot the whole time, that dog is telling you, I'm protecting you. You can't see nothing, but I feel something. That's why I'm here. Dogs are very overprotective of their owners, and especially if there's children in the home, they are definitely double time overprotective. So when it comes to energy, if you're thinking about a pet, I would go with a dog, and it doesn't have to be a big ass dog. It can be a little dog. But these are just what these animals are good for when it comes to this energy shit. And another thing with dogs too is they'll go to specific locations, like in the house. Like, say, you be want to know where's the energy coming from. The dog will go right to the source and just sit there and look at it. A cat just fucking be looking stupid, like that doesn't help me. But yeah, dogs are really good for that, and they'll bark at things. And they'll let you know, okay, something is over there. The dog is sensing something. Cats don't do all that. So, I mean, I don't know. Cats, are they really the thing? Or is, well, I'm going to leave that up for someone else to ponder on. I think a lot of us have been taught wrong, and we've been allowing the enemy in. So cats got a lot of lives, don't they? Is that in one lifetime? So what, every day they're a different fucking face? I'm playing. A different energy? What does that really mean? Yeah, see, I question everything now. So I'll probably be getting a dog soon. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while. But anyways, not that I need a dog. Bitch, my nose and my senses is fucking off the charts. Shit. Call me Sheba. Okay? The fuck? Yeah, I remember my German Shepherd Sheba. Yeah, she's here. So whatever that means, I guess I got a dog. I got a spirit animal whose name is Sheba. Who be telling me, bitch, go get that sage. Go get the sage, queen. Okay. Thanks, Sheba. All dogs go to heaven type energy, say. Oh, look at that. Anyways, that movie is so sad. But anyway, so, yeah, that's the message. Yeah, that's the message. So, if you didn't come in for the beginning of it, go back. It's some information in here. And take it from there. But this is probably what y'all be doing all weekend. I'm just saying. So get ready. If you guys running low on sage, you better go get some. They'll get you some sage because I guarantee you one stick is going to be gone. It's going to be gone by Sunday. Go stock up on your spiritual hygiene products. Okay? Make sure you saging all your decks. Make sure you putting your decks in the sunlight. Fuck the moon. We don't need that shit. We are the moon, bitch. Make sure after you sage your decks and stuff, you put them in the sunlight. Just put them by the window or something, leave them there. But you want to cleanse all your spiritual tools. That's what you want to do this weekend as well as cleansing yourself. There's a lot going on energetically as far as your energy goes and it moving around, shifting, transforming, ascending, everything. And you want to make sure everything is on the same frequency as you. So that's pretty much it. Your tools are meant to help and assist you. So they should be working with you, not against you. Some of you guys, again, when I say that, I'm saying that because I'm saying, say today, right? You use those decks for something and you cleanse your energy. Now, tomorrow you want to go flip the deck or whatever and you say, clear the energy, right? It's still not clear. You need to make that a intention to cleanse them things so they can match you. Because little do you know, some of you guys might know this, some of you guys might be so, with this, it's like nothing, it's like light work. And sometimes you forget some of the things that you were taught in the beginning with the spiritual practice of keeping things cleansed. And that's very important for you to do this weekend too. So all of your spiritual items, you want to make sure that you cleanse them, however way you smudge your spiritual items, and then put them near some sunlight, okay? We don't need to charge nothing with the fucking moon. That's some dumbass shit. We don't want dark ethereal energy on our fucking light working tools. Don't listen to the fucking witches, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just giving you some pointers, and I guarantee you'll feel better. I guarantee you'll get a higher vibrational messages. message with those cards once you sage them, because you are already ahead of the tool. Like, the tool is a tool. You don't need the tool, but you use the tool, so the tool should work with you. That's how I say that. So, yeah, it's like spring cleaning is what it feels like. Spiritual spring cleaning this weekend. So get ready, have fun, move your body around and cleanse your body. Yeah, I don't know how you do that, but I know how I do it. So enjoy, y'all. Have fun with this experience. And like I said, your kids is your kids. They gonna love you regardless. Bring them in the mix. I'm sure they be asking, Mommy, what are you doing? What is that? Da, 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 da. You got to teach them. I'd rather you teach your children what it is you do than some stranger on the street who would lie to them. Oh, my mother walks around with a stick and there's smoke coming from it. And they're like, oh, your mother's a witch. Yeah, no. Don't let nobody fucking tell your kids who the fuck you are. Have those conversations with them, you spiritual badass women that you are, and let them know everything that you're doing is to protect them, their spirit, their essence, their energy, and their fucking soul. So when they want to go and people want to talk shit about you as a parent, they can come back like, yeah, my mother said that she sages to get the negative energy out the house. That's why my mother sages. And she says that it makes us happier and lighter. And see, that's what I'm teaching my kids. So they gotta be making some adults look stupid. That's what I know. And that's what we want. Right? So, anyways, have a good night, y'all. Enjoy y'all's night. What was I just talking about yesterday about like people doing this and then it freezing? And it's crazy because it started raining around 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then the rain turned to freezing rain. And then it was like a coating on the ground. It looked like snow, but when a bitch walked outside, I almost bust my ass because there was ice under there. And now it's like gonna snow. So there's a freeze going on. Something is being frozen, which is a good thing for you, Divine Feminine. Okay? So I'm not gonna say too much, but use your discernment with everything I just did say. You're cleansing something out, and at the same time, something is being frozen. So, hey, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you ain't here with it. So, this is good, though. This is an energy of what you should be seeing right now, given the energy that we have been picking up on and the way you have been taught to remove it, and a way that you have been taught to freeze things in motion. And that's all I'm going to say there. So, have a good night. Bye.